Hey, what's up soldiers, my name is GregFPS and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies Top 5. Today we're going to be doing a Top 5 about Zetsubou no Shima. If you guys have a suggestion for a Top 5 about Zetsubou no Shima, let me know down in the comment section. I'll be taking suggestions for the next couple weeks as we break down this map more and more. So today guys, I wanted to say that Zetsubou no Shima doesn't get the credit it deserves. I honestly think it's a really good map. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people think it's too hard, a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why, but it's still really good. I really do enjoy this map a lot, and that's why today I want to do the top 5 new features on Zetsubou no Shima. These are things that we've never seen before, and they're completely different from anything else we've seen. So without further ado guys, let's get right into it. Coming in at the number 5 spot guys is going to be growing plants. Now before we did get the fumigator on Shadows of Evil, and we could wait for the plants to develop and then we could open them up and get drops or get grenades or get zombies, whatever. It depends on what color the pod actually was. Well, in Zetsubou no Shima you can actually tailor and grow whatever you want depending on what water you use. There's different water around the map. The 115 water, it's purple, blue, and green, and that will determine what you actually get. There's also rainbow water, which you can get from the sewers, and there's a bunch of things you can grow, and ultimately it's really cool. You can grow perks, buy fruit, you can throw up after eating that fruit, you can buy the copy plant, which basically allows you to be reborn from a plant, and that one's really crazy. And there's a bunch of other things. There's ones that attract zombies, there's ones that literally like grab a zombie and leave it as last, and you can get drops and a bunch of different things. So I think that number 5 in the new things is growing your own plants and being able to like tailor them to whatever you want for challenges and things like that. So that is why I got the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is one that I think is overlooked, and it's actually pretty decent. A lot of people were really skeptical of this, I being one of them, and that is swimming. Swimming really isn't that bad on Zetsubou no Shima. Now, honestly, I wish there was more to swim in, because really, the map is really small when it comes to swimming. Yeah, you can go in the starting room swamp, but no one's actually going to stick around there because it can get overwhelming very quickly. And another thing is, you have to go down to get the KT4 plant, and then if you're upgrading the KT4, you also have to grow the plant at the bottom of the cave tavern that's underwater, and that's basically the only other swimming area. Yes, you can swim where you usually like that door that's really scary near the green water. You can also swim near there, but that's not really like a viable swimming option, and honestly that's about it. I mean, you have to swim to turn on power, which I would say is probably the most swimming that I end up doing in a game, but it's not bad. Like, a lot of people were really skeptical, I being one of them 100%. I thought this was going to be terrible, I thought it was going to be game breaking, but it's really honestly not that bad. It's just as good as it was in multiplayer, so I do give Treyarch big props for making swimming actually usable and actually pretty decent. It didn't ruin the game, and if anything, it just made it more enjoyable. So swimming got the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot guys is going to be Free Widow's Wine. Now there's a boss fight that is a mega huge spider, and I thought that was really cool because we've never seen spiders before, so that's kind of why I'm adding in spiders with this Widow's Wine spot, because it's really cool that you just get like a side boss, you can complete them pretty easily, and then you go to literally the source where Dr. Monty gets Widow's Wine, and you can get Widow's Wine for free. It's 100% free, and that's awesome. All you have to do is defeat the big spider boss, which can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but you needed to upgrade the KT4 anyways. You need to grab the big spider's tooth, and I think that's pretty cool. Now the thing about spiders that I don't like is how they block off entranceways. That is the most annoying thing possible, but other than that, I think it's really cool that they added in a free perk, and it reminded me a lot of like monkeys from Ascension, where if you killed all the monkeys and they didn't touch a perk that you had, you ended up getting a free perk, which was really nice, along with a max ammo. So anyways guys, I really liked the fact that Treyarch is giving you free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff, honestly? And Widow's Wine is honestly the best perk, I would say, besides Jug. It's so good. So that's why the free Widow's Wine and spiders got the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is probably the best weapon that we have gotten in Black Ops 3 Zombies as far as a special ability, the Skull of Nan Sopla. This thing is absolutely beast. Now, they did nerf it a little bit and then they added it back to make it good again, but honestly, the Skull of Nan Sopla is so OP. You can use the Mesmerize ability to go around the map and open up different areas that you might not have seen before, and you can also use the regular ability and just absolutely demolish zombies. Now, it does run out of ammo pretty quick, and that's why it's a special ability and special weapon, but I honestly think that this is going to be one of the best special abilities that we see in all of Zombies in Black Ops 3. This one is just so strong, so good, and if you're in a tricky situation, just pull that bad boy out and shock all the zombies, and they're straight up done. I mean, they just go float up in the air a little bit, and voila, they're dead. And the really cool thing about it is it's actually a keeper's skull, which is pretty cool if you didn't know. But I think this gun in this special ability is really cool and definitely deserving of a spot here in the top 5 new features of Zetsubou no Shima. And coming in, guys, at the #1 spot, this was an Easter egg that was found the other day. I'll put a link to it down in the description if you guys want to check it out, and that is the ability to turn into a flippin' spider, guys. You can turn into a spider. It's called Spider Bait, I believe, and honestly, it's so cool. I think this is awesome. Now, the tutorial is kind of, it's one of those things that's a little bit time consuming because you have to do like all the challenges, get the Skull of Nan Sopla, the KT4, and beat the boss and all that stuff. But honestly, I really think that this is a very cool Easter egg and definitely deserving of the #1 spot, because who doesn't want to turn into a spider? I just think that's really cool. I think there's more things we need to find out about it that is going to actually make the Easter egg even better, but we still have to wait and see about that. But honestly, I think it's really cool and definitely one of the coolest new features, because we get to turn into a little boss round ability or enemy. So we've never been able to turn into dogs, we've never been able to turn into monkeys. It's basically only zombies in turn, but that was in Black Ops 2 and that doesn't really count. So I definitely think that this one is a cool ability and definitely deserving of the #1 spot. So let me know your favorite new feature in Zetsubou no Shima down in the comment section. If I missed one, let me know which one I missed. And also, guys, hope you have a great day. Remember to comment what you would like to see down in the comment section as far as the top 5 goes on Zetsubou no Shima. My name is GregFPS, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.